Preet, begin with Namokar mantra.
Namo Arihantanam, Namo Siddhanam, Namo Ayaryanam, Namo Uvajayanam, Namo Loe Savasahunam, Eso Panjanamo Yaro, Sava Pavapanasano, Manglanam Chesavesya, Padamam Hoi Mangalam, Padamam Hoi Mangalam.
Padmam hoi mangalam. હવે બોલ ચત્તારી મંગલમ.
Chattari Mangalam, Arihanta Mangalam, Siddha Mangalam, Sahu Mangalam, Kevalipanato, Dhammo Mangalam, Chattari Shanam Pajami
ચત્તારી
Siddhi,
લોગુત્તમા.
Chattari Logutama, Siddhi Logutama,
No. ચત્તારી લોગુત્તમા અરિહંતા લોગુત્તમા સેતા
Siddha Logutama,
સાહુ
Sahu Logutama, Kevalipanato,
લોગલિપણતમ ધમ્મો લોગુત્તમો. ચત્તારી શરણમ
Pavajami Siddhe Arihante
અરિહંતે
Sharanam Pajami Siddhe Sharanam Pajami Sahu Sharanam Pajami Kevali Panato Dhammo Sharanam Pavajami.
શરણમ પવચામિ. કેમ આજે મિસ્ટેક થાય કરીત? બોલ ધમ્મમ શરણમ પવચામિ.
Dhammam Sharanam Pavajami.
ધમ્મ ઓકે ફાઇન. ઓકે મોક્ષ તને આવડતું હશે ને ચત્તારી મંગલમ?
Yes.
આવડે છે? ઓકે ફાઇન. આહિલ તને આવડે છે?
Yeah.
બોલ ચત્તારી મંગલમ.
Chattari Mangalam, Arihanta Mangalam, Siddham Mangalam, Sahu Mangalam, Keval
બોલ
Sahu Mangalam, Kevalipanato Dhammo Mangalam, Chattari Logutama, Arihanta Logutama, Siddha Logutama, Sahu Logutama, Kevalipanato Dhammo Logutama. Arihanta Sharanam Pavachami.
ચત્તારી શરણમ પવચામિ.
Chattari Sharanam Pavachami. Arihanta Sharanam Pavachami.
અરિહંતે શરણમ પવચામિ.
Arihante Sharanam Pavachami. Siddhe Sharanam Pavachami. Kevalipanato
સાહુ શરણમ પવચામિ.
Kevalipanato Dhammo Sharanam Pavachami.
શરણમ પવચામિ ધમ્મમ. બોલ
Dhammam Sharanam Pavachami.
વેરી ગુડ. ઓકે મિસ્ટેક્સ બેયની છે ક્રિત ને નાહિલની. આઈ નો મોક્ષમને તો આવડે છે, મને ખબર છે. હવે ક્રિત આવી રીતે નહીં બેસ. સિટ એઝ ઇફ યુ આર સિટિંગ ઓન અ ટેબલ એન્ડ ચેર. આ તારું બરાબર નથી પોસ્ચર. have all of you removed your shoes?
Yeah.
Okay. Krit, have you removed your shoes? Mokshab, do this if you have removed your shoes. Good. Okay, and then Krit, once you sit down, just remove your shoes. So when we recite this chattari means char. Ek, be, tran, char. એટલે ચત્તારી. સમજમાં આવે છે ક્રિત અને આહિલ? મોક્ષવ સમજમાં આવે છે? ચત્તારી means ચાર. ચાર મંગલ છે. ચત્તારી મંગલમ. Now what is the meaning of mangal? Break it down. Ma plus man ne je gaade. Listen to it first in Gujarati, then I'll translate in English. Man ne je gaade and a mangal kehvai. One who destroys the ego is called mangal. So there are four mangals. There are 4 Mangals. Krit, turn on your video. There are 4 Mangals. The first one is Arihant. Listen to this. The second one is Siddh. The third one is Sadhu. And the fourth one is Jain Dharma told by Kevadi Bhagwan. Who can repeat the 4 Mangal? The first one is Arihant. The second one is Siddha Bhagwan. Arihant Bhagwan, Siddha Bhagwan. The third one is Sadhu. Sadhu માં આવી ગયા, ઉપાધ્યાય અને આચાર્ય બે આવી ગયા એમાં. અને સાધુ પણ આવી ગયા. And the fourth one is Jain Dharma told by Kevadi Bhagwan. Now Krit will say and then Ahil will say. Krit, bol.
The first one is Arihant, second one is Siddh, third one is Sadhu or Sadhu
સાધુ માં આવી
Acharya,
ગયા, આચાર્ય અને ઉપાધ્યાય બે આવી ગયા.
and the fourth one is the Jain Dharma.
Very good. Jain Dharma told by Kevadi Bhagwan. Because so basically one who has attained Kevad Gnan, isn't it? Kevadi Bhagwan is who? One who has attained Kevad Gnan. So Krit, who has attained Kevad Gnan?
Arihant Bhagwan, Siddh Bhagwan, and Sadhu.
And third one? Who is the
Sadhu,
third one?
Acharya, and Upadan.
Wrong. In like which Gunistan is Acharya, Upadhyaya and Sadhu, Krit?
6 or 7.
In which Gunistan do you attain Kevad Gnan?
12.
So has Sadhu, Upadhyaya and Acharya attained Kevad Gnan? No. Then who has attained Kevad Gnan, Krit?
Arihant, Siddh.
Very good. Bas atlaj. Arihant ne Siddh. Ahil, bol. Name the 4 Mangal.
There's Arihant Bhagwan, Siddh Bhagwan, Sadhu Bhagwan, and Jain Dharma by Kevadi Bhagwan.
Told by Jain Dharma, told by Kevadi Bhagwan.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So who has attained Kevad Gnan? Ahil, who has attained Kevad Gnan?
Kevadi Bhagwan.
No, who has attained Kev? Yeah, okay, fine. Who is Kevali Bhagwan?
Is it Sadhu?
Hamra to Krit boilo. You were not paying attention. Krit hamra j boilo. Just like, I mean, almost a minute ago. Who has attained Kevad?
Arihant.
Arihant Bhagwan
and Siddh Bhagwan.
And Siddha Bhagwan. Arihant Bhagwan and Siddha Bhagwan. Moksh, recite the names of the 4 Mangal.
Arihant ji, Siddh ji, Sadhu ji, Jain Dharma told by Kevali Bhagwan.
Very good. Jain Dharma told by Kevali Bhagwan. And in which Gunistan is Kevali Bhagwan?
14.
No. In 12th Gunistan, one attains Keval Gnan. In 12th Gunistan, one attains Keval Gnan, and Arihant Bhagwan is in 13th Gunistan, okay? Mokshav? Okay. Arihant Bhagwan is in which Gunistan, Ahil?
Arihant Bhagwan.
Yeah.
13.
Krit, in which Gunistan is Siddha Bhagwan?
None.
Why? Why? Anybody can answer. Krit, Ahil, or Mokshav.
Because
Why? Bol Krit.
He doesn't move or anything.
No. Even Arihant Bhagwan does not move. Ahil?
Because he's in moksha.
Even Arihant Bhagwan has got moksha. Then why is it that he doesn't have Gunistan? Think out of the box. Think. Moksha, bol.
Because Arihant Bhagwan has Sharir and Siddh Bhagwan don't have Sharir.
Yeah, good. Arihant Bhagwan is Sharir and Siddha Bhagwan does not have Sharir. In other words, listen to this. In other words, Siddha Bhagwan has no more karma remaining. No more karma remaining. Now, from like today, we will start a bit with a new topic. We will start now with karma philosophy. Okay. Now we will start with karma philosophy. Now, in order for you to understand karma philosophy, first of all, you have to understand that karmic particles, these like karma particles, or in English, it is called karmic particles. Karmic particles are pudgal. They are not part of Jeev. They do not have the dravya gun paryay of Jeev. Is that clear, Krit? Ahil, karmic particles are pudgal. They do not have, or they are not part of Jeev, moksha. Is that clear? Moksha, is that clear? Ahil, bol.
But if they're pudgal, doesn't that mean like they're matter particles, so like you can see them?
Yeah. They are matter particles, but you can't see all matter, can you? Because some has to be seen under the microscope, and karmic particles are like that. You can't see it with the naked eye, right? So yeah, you are right. There are karmic particles, but you cannot see them. Preet, is that clear? You cannot see them. Now, Mokshav, what is your question? Tane શું સમજમાં ના આવ્યું? બોલ.
સમજમાં આવી ગયું.
આવી ગયું સમજમાં? Okay, good boy. Okay, saru. Okay, fine. So, karmic particles are pudgal. So now let me ask you a question. Can pudgal do anything for Jeev? Question number 1. Krit is saying no. Moksha, what do you think? Moksha is also saying no. Ahil, what do you think?
No.
No. Pudgal cannot do anything. The hat kadina, Krit. Pudgal cannot do anything for Jeev. Then why do we say कि मरो like I got the fruit according to my karma? Why do we say like that? For example, Hanuman's mother was called Sati Anjana. Now Anjana, in her previous births, she put an idol of Bhagwan on the ground for 22 seconds. She like put it on the ground for 22 seconds only, and when she was in the birth of Anjana, her husband did not talk to her for 22 years. So people will say, because in her previous birth, she put like Bhagwan's murti down for 22 seconds. In this life, her husband did not talk to her for 22 years. It is because of her karma this happened. So why is it then we say like that? Now, like, let me explain to you this. Now we're going to learn a new word today. Today we're going to learn a new word. The new word is called nimit. Say, Krit, nimit.
Nimit.
Ahil, nimit.
Nimit.
Moksha, bol nimit.
નિમિત્ત.
Nimit. Now, like, listen to this. You will actually find this fascinating. Nimit is given the blame, but it does not do anything. It does not do anything. Nimit has been given the blame, but it does not do anything. Let me give you one example and you will understand. For example, I moved from my living room to upstairs. Well, I like walked upstairs. Krit, you can't hear me. Can you hear me, Krit?
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Hold on a second. 1 minute. Ahil, can you sit in a spot where the internet connectivity is good? It will be good to have your video on. Preet, can you hear me? Preet,
Yeah,
can you hear me?
I'm sitting near the internet router, but it's
I
still
yet
like
can't hear you.
Can't hear me, Preet. Have you got a laptop? Wait, let me just write to you in the message 1 second. Okay, let's continue. Now he will sort himself out. Okay. The new word, can you hear me, Kreet? Okay, fine. He's like sorting himself out. The new word today that we're going to learn is nimit. Nimit means that the blame is given, but that object or that entity on which the blame has been given, it does not do anything. It is just that the blame is given. Now, let's understand. For example, how does Jeev and Pudgal move? With what Shakti or with what ability does Jeev and Pudgal move? Ahil.
Kriyavati Shakti.
Moksha, with what Shakti does Jeev and Pudgal move?
Kriyavati Shakti.
Kriyavati Shakti. Now, when you can do something by yourself, like Jeev can move by itself, Pudgal can move by itself. So that is called upadan. Now you will learn a new word. Ahil say upadan.
Upadan.
Mokshav say upadan.
Upadan.
Upadan. Very good. Ahil pachu bol upadan.
Upadan.
Upadan, very good. Now, what does nimit mean? Now, look, we have identified that Jeev moves by itself because it has got Kriyavati Shakti. But we will say that Dharmastikai substance, Dharmastikai is a nimit. Listen to this. Dharmastikai is a nimit for Jeev to move from point A to point B. Look at my hand, it is moving. So Pudgal is moving from point A to point B, Ahil and Moksha. Pudgal is moving from point A to point B. Now, why is it moving by itself, Ahil? Because like upadan is what? What is its upadan? No, what is its upadan? You know the answer. What Shakti?
Kriyavati Shakti.
Kriyavati Shakti. Moksha, what is the upadan?
Kriyavati Shakti.
Kriyavati Shakti. Upadan means that it is able to do it by itself and it is doing by itself. Remember what is the definition of nimit. Nimit does not do anything. All the work is being done by itself, and when you do it by yourself, it is called upadan. Jeev is moving by itself because of its own Kriyavati Shakti. And so we will say that the Kriyavati Shakti is the upadan by which the hand is moving or by which this Pudgal is moving. Now, like listen to this. This is not tricky, but it is just a new subject. So you might find it tricky, but it is actually not tricky. Then there's Dharmastikai everywhere. There is Dharmastikai everywhere. And this Dharmastikai is a nimit. Listen, Moksha, Ayajo. This Dharmastikai is a nimit. Nimit means it can move. Just hold on a second. Kreet is calling, 1 minute. Okay. So Ahil and Mokshav, my phone is on speaker so that Kreet can hear me. Okay, fine. Now let's continue. Let's just repeat what Kreet missed. Okay, Kreet, what did you missed is that with what ability or with what Shakti does Jeev or Pudgal move? What is the answer, Kreet?
Kriyavati.
Very good, boy. Yeah, Kriyavati Shakti. Okay. So Kriyavati Shakti meaning that Jeev has its own ability to move. When one has its own ability to move, that is called upadan. Repeat, Kreet. It is called what?
Upadan.
It is called upadan. Listen, Kriyavati Shakti, it is within G when it is within Pudgal. So it is called upadan because it has that ability to move by itself. Okay, Ahil and Mokshav? Okay, now like let's try to understand what is nimit. Nimit means, Krit, like what you missed. Nimit means that basically it does not do anything, but the blame has been given on it that it has done something. It does not do anything. Now, like for example, Ahil and Mokshav, you might have experienced this in school. In your class, maybe sometimes this happens. Maybe one boy or like one girl does not do anything, and sometimes the blame has been given on them. Isn't it true, Mokshav and Ahil and Krit? That sometimes this can happen. That sometimes in school, like they don't do anything, but the blame has been given on them. and then that girl or boy will say, "But miss, I didn't do anything." This is actually what Nimit says. But miss, I didn't do anything. Nimit is actually saying that. That is what is called Nimit. I didn't do anything. It is Upadan who did everything. Upadan did everything, but I was just given the blame. Okay, so this is what is Nimit. Upadan does all the work, but Nimit has been like given the blame. Now let's try to understand. Now Kriyavati Shakti is in Jeev and in Pudgal. Kriyavati Shakti is in Jeev and in Pudgal, Mokshav, Krit and Ahil. And it is moving by itself. Look at my hand moving. Look at my hand moving. It is moving because of Kriyavati Shakti. Now, what will be given the blame over here? Another dravya. Listen to this carefully. Another dravya. So remember, Jeev is moving. Okay, let's take Pudgal for now. This Pudgal is moving. This Pudgal, this hand of mine is moving. But who has been given the blame? Another dravya. And who is this other dravya when movement happens? When movement happens, who is the dravya that has been given blame? That dravya will be called dharmastika. Bolkri. That it is called dharmastika.
It is called dharmastika.
Mokshav, bol. Nimit is dharmastika. Bol.
Nimit is dharmastika.
Ahil, bol.
Nimit is dharmastika.
Okay, now when there's movement, Krit, Neet, sorry, not Neet, but Ahil and Mokshav, when there is movement, Dharmastika has been given the blame. Now, when my hand stops, basically when the hand is stationary, when the hand does not move, who has been given the blame? Adharmastika has been given the blame. Who is the nimit over here? Krit?
The nimit is adharmastika.
Very good boy. Moksha, who is the nimit when the hand stops or when Pudgal stops?
Nimit is adharmastika.
Ahil?
It's adharmastika.
Adharmastika. So well done. Look, all three of you are now understanding like very well. So yeah, see, the concept is very, very easy. It is actually very easy, but today you're learning so many new words. Krit, you are on mute. Just unmute yourself. Okay, so now like today you are like learning so many new words. Okay, so the first new word you have learned is nimit. The second new word you have learned is upadan. Okay, so these are the two new words you have learned today. Now as we go ahead, you will also learn new words. Now, like, let me ask you a question. Okay, for example, there's a boy in class, and just, I mean, this is only an example. Like first, like in like term one, he was a very, very smart boy. He attained 90% in all his exams. And then in second term, he attained 80% in all his exams. So his Gnan, remember Gnan comes from where, Ahil? Where does Gnan come from?
The soul.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure, Moksha, that that Ahil's answer is correct, or is it false?
I don't know. I'm thinking.
Don't know, Moksha. Kem nathi khabar atlo easy question. Krit, where does knowledge come from?
Yeah, I meant soul.
It comes from the soul, Moksha. કેમ નથી ખબર? આટલો easy. તું શું બોલે છે every time? હું જીવ છું, મારામાં જ્ઞાન છે. તું every time નથી બોલતો એક sentence એવી રીતે? બોલતો મોક્ષ.
હું જીવ છું, મારામાં જ્ઞાન છે, હું જ્ઞાનથી જાણું છું.
બોલતા આવડે છે, પણ તને સમજમાં નથી આવતી એ વાત, મોક્ષ? ઓકે, તો બોલ મોક્ષ કે જ્ઞાન મારામાંથી આવે છે, હું જીવ છું. બોલ.
જ્ઞાન મારામાંથી આવે છે, હું જીવ છું.
Okay, now today we will introduce one new karma called Gyan Avaran Karma. Gyan Avaran Karma. Gyanavarn Karma. Gyan Avaran Karma. So what is this saying? That this boy, for example, in his maths exam, he attained 90% in term 1. And in term 2, he dropped his marks. His knowledge suddenly went down to 80%. Now, who is the upadan over here, Ahil? Now think and answer. થોડુંક વિચારજે, કારણ કે તને answer ખબર છે, but I want a precise answer.
Is it the soul?
Nah, that is correct. You're like, that answer is correct. But I want a precise answer. Jarak vichar, haji jarak vichar. અને ક્રીત, તું પણ વિચાર. મોક્ષ બોલ.
નિમિત.
Not nimit. Sorry, what was the question? Yeah, bol. Sorry, this Kreet is having a bit of problem with internet. Yeah, bol moksha.
નિમિત.
No. Where exactly in the soul is this happening? Ahil has mentioned that knowledge is coming from the soul, Kreet. But where exactly? See, I'm not sure if you missed or if you don't. Ahil, can you hear me? Sorry, not Ahil, but Kreet, can you hear me?
Yeah, but you're lagging a bit.
I'm lagging a bit. It might be because there are like two devices, maybe the laptop and the phone. I'm not sure actually why I'm lagging. Okay, listen to me, Kreet. There's a boy in your class, in term 1, he got 90% in his maths exam. And then in term 2, he got 80%. His knowledge dropped. So my question is, where is this knowledge coming from in the soul? Kreet. Where exactly? No, not Kriyavati Shakti. Easy, answer easy. Very good boy. It is coming from Gnani Paryay. Are you understanding, Ahil?
Yes.
Ahil.
Yeah.
Why is it coming in the Paryay, Kreet? Answer. And Moksh, listen. Moksha.
Because the knowledge keeps on changing.
Very good boy. Clap for Kreet. He answered because there's a change. There is a change. From 90%, it dropped to 80%. Look, there's a change. And where does change happen? Change happens in the Paryay. Change does not happen in Dravya. Is that clear, Ahil?
Yeah.
Mokshav, is that clear? Yes, good boy. Okay, now like Kreet. Now Kreet has said that this change has happened. Kya exactly upadan શું છે હવે? I have given you all the answers. હવે તમને ખાલી ઉપાદાન કહેવાનું છે. Ahil, બોલ. ઉપાદાન શું છે?
Upadan is the gyan.
બરાબર છે. બરાબર છે. Your like answer is correct. Okay, Kreet, is his answer correct, or am I just saying just to please him?
His answer is correct. Yeah.
Moksha, what do you think? Correct, yes. Clap for Ahil. Good boy. Okay, now like let's move on. Now what is the nimit? The nimit over here, listen to this, because now it is something new that you're learning. Nimit is the Pudgal particles called karmic particles. And what exactly the type of karmic particles? Gyan Avaran Karma. Emma 8 karma che. Aje we are only learning one. We will not learn more than that today. Only one we will learn today. The first one we will learn is Gyan Avaran Karma. Gyan Avaran Karma. So that is the nimit. What will we say? Oh, mane Gyan Avaran chene karma etle maru gnan ochu થઈ ગયું. Now, are you understanding that? Did the matter particles do anything, Ahil?
No.
Mokshav, did it do anything? Ahil, if it didn't do anything, sorry, Preet is having problem. Just a second. Just, okay. Yeah. Okay, Preet. And Preet and Mokshavs. Sambro. Abajujo Mokshav. Okay, so now, yeah, okay. So now like the question is for both Mokshav and for Preet. Did the matter particles called Gnan Avaran Karma do anything to decrease the Gnan in the soul's Gnani Paryai? Preet? Yes or yes? Okay, Preet's answer is yes. Ahil, what is your answer?
Yeah.
And how about Moksha? What is your answer?
Yes.
Oh, you just copied, isn't it, Moksha?
No.
Moksha, you copied. Why?
No,
No,
ma'am.
no. Moksha, why did you copy them? Both their answers are wrong. Both their answers are wrong, Moksha. Okay, listen to this. Listen to the question again. The decrease of knowledge is happening in Gnani Paryay. It is happening by itself. Okay, Ahil and Preet, listen, Moksha. It is happening by itself. And a Baharma, out of the Dravyagun Paryay of the soul, there is the Pudgal Dravya called Gnan Avaran Karma. Gnan Avaran Karma. Now, tell me, Ahil, is the Gnan Avaran Karma, which is Pudgal, is this Pudgal doing anything in Jivni Paryay, Jivni Gnani Paryay?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure. Okay. How about you, Moksha?
No.
How about you, Preet? Okay, he got cut again. Okay, so anyway, Moksha's answer is correct. Moksha's answer is correct. That and why? Now Ahil explain why. Why is Moksha's answer correct? Preet.
Because
Ha bol Ahil and then ubhare Preet. Yeah.
Because Pudgal can't do anything to Jeev.
Very good. Pudgal can't do anything for Jeev. Now, Preet, I will ask you the same question. Then Ahile 50% of the answer api dido che. There is Gnan Avaran Karma outside of Jeev's Dravya Gun Paryay. And aji decrease of knowledge chi thyu che, like this boy, he from like 90%, now he has got 80%. Okay, so ene aji decrease of knowledge thyu che I Jeevni Gnani Paryay ma thyu che. Now, Preet, my question to you is this Pudgal particles, which is outside of Jeev, the Jeev's Dravya Gun Paryay, is this Gnana Varan Karma doing anything to decrease or increase the knowledge in Gnani Paryay of Jeev? What is your answer?
Yes.
Yes. Now, Haji Ahil ne Preet ne nathi samajhma આવ્યું. The answer is no. The answer is no. Because look, because listen, Ahil and Preet. એટલું બધું difficult નથી, okay? I'm actually easy છે. એટલું બધું difficult નથી. Listen, Preet and Ahil carefully. મોક્ષવને એવું લાગે છે કે થોડુંક સમજમાં આવી ગયું છે. See, જ્ઞાનની પર્યાય, Ahil, what is the definition of પર્યાય?
Paryay.
Yeah. You know it.
I've forgotten it.
No. You can't forget. Last week you knew it because last week I'd asked you. Think. Preet, what is the definition of Paryay?
It's the changing part of the soul.
Barabar છે, that is correct, but what is the definition of paryay?
What?
Definition. What is the definition of paryay? Bol?
I'm thinking.
No, you can't think this much. Okay, Ahil, what is the definition of dravya? Bol, okay, Kreet, bol.
Paryay dravya.
No, paryay.
The activity that happens in each gun in samay.
Very good boy. So, okay, and then okay, I will just like tell you in a minute. I'm not sure if you heard Kreet or not. Ahil, what is the definition of dravya?
So dravya, is it the dravya bicho dravya?
No, definition. What is the definition? What you said is a universal law. I'm asking what is the definition of dravya? Bol Kreet.
Of dravya.
Huh.
The togetherness of infinite good attributes.
Very good boy. Sambar, Moksha and Ahil. The definition of dravya is it is the togetherness of infinite, inseparable gun. Bol Ahil. તને આવડે છે તું કેમ ભૂલી ગયો છો? બોલ.
It's the togetherness of infinite good attributes.
Yeah. Bol Moksha. What is the definition of dravya?
Togetherness of good attributes.
It is the togetherness of infinite good attributes. સરખી રીતે બોલ મોક્ષ.
Together infinite good attributes.
Why is your English so poor? Speak nicely. It is the togetherness, Paul,
It is the togetherness
of infinite, inseparable, good. Instead of good attributes, you can say gun. Gun. Now, Ahil, what is the definition of gun? What is the definition of gun? Preet, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, Ahil, bol. What is the definition of gun?
The changing part in each gun in one samay.
You have given the definition of paryay. I asked you the definition of gun. What you have just said is a definition of paryay. What, Kreet, what is the definition of gun?
The gun is present in all parts of dravya and paryay.
Very good boy. Very good boy. So Ahil and Moksha, he said that gun is present in all parts of the dravya and in all its paryay. Now Ahil, what is the definition of paryay?
Paryay.
Yes, paryay. Bol Kreet.
The functioning part that happens in each gun in one samay.
The functioning part that happens in each gun in one samay. Ahil, speak.
Or you can say the activity.
It's okay. Even you can say activity. Yeah, that is correct. It is the activity of each gun in each samay. Speak, Ahil.
It is the activity in each gun in one samay.
In each gun, not in each gun, of. Correct preposition. It is the activity of each gun in one samay.
It is the activity of each gun in one samay.
Gunni, gun. Kreet and Neeta can now are like making an effort to say gun. And even I want you to make an effort. Say gun.
Gun.
Good. See, you can say it. You can say it. Now, Ahil, say all of them again. Dravya, gun, paryay, any definition. Pachi moksha bolse. And I Kreet, can you hear them?
Yes.
Okay, now Kreet will check. Okay, bol Ahil.
So Parya is the changing part in the activity of each gun in one samay.
Kreet, is it correct?
Like the starting wasn't correct, but after he said that the activity, then
Okay, so it is correct. Okay, next, Ahil. What is the definition of gun?
Gun is the togetherness of infinite good attributes.
Wrong.
Wait, no, that's for the other one.
So you see, so now what is it of gun?
Gun is the
Gun is present.
Present in every part of in all parts of what's the word?
Dravya, simple. Because
Dravya,
where is it? Huh, it is in Dravya, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
And
And in all its parya.
And in all its parya.
Kreet, is it correct?
he said.
Yeah.
So now,
Okay.
moksha
Now wait, Ubare. Ahil, what is the definition of Dravya?
Dravya is the togetherness of infinite good attributes.
Okay. Kreet, is it correct? Okay, yes. Moksha, what is the definition of Dravya?
The togetherness of infinite good attribute is called dravya.
Kreet, is it correct?
Yes.
Good. Bol, Moksha.
દ્રવ્યના પૂરા ભાગમાં અને એની સર્વ હાલતમાં રહે એને ગુણ કહે છે.
Kreet, is it correct?
I didn't.
What do you mean you didn't understand? Am I difficult? So
Like I didn't hear.
हाँ तो बोल पाछू બોલ મોક્ષ
જે દ્રવ્યના પૂરા ભાગમાં અને એની સર્વ હાલતમાં રહે એને ગુણ કહે છે.
very good. Preet, is it correct?
Yeah.
It is correct. કેમ like તને ગુજરાતી નથી સમજમાં આવતું Preet? Okay, now Mokshav, what is the definition of parye? જો તને આપે છે Preet hint આપે છે activity અને તને કીધું. Ahil, help.
It's the activity of each gun in one samay.
Bol Mokshav, it is the activity of each gun in one samay.
It is the activity of each gun in one samay.
So are you understanding what is pariyai? Ahil, now are you understanding what is pariyai? Krit, are you understanding it is the activity of each gun? તો પછી જ્ઞાન ગુણની activity શું થયું કે એમાં થોડુંક decrease થાય કે વધે કે ઓછું થાય કે વધે. So like for example, this boy scored more. He scored 90% in term 1. Term 2, he scored 80%. So are you seeing that fluctuation happens in pariyai because it is the activity of gun? Are you understanding, Ahil?
Yeah.
Are you understanding? Mokshav, are you understanding? You're understanding. Okay, fine. Hold on now, this Kreet, hold on. Kreet, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Kreet?
Yes.
Okay, so parya is the activity of each gun. So are you understanding, Kreet, that the change of marks from 90% to 80% happened in Gnan ni parya because his Gnan increased, decreased, increased, decreased, increased, decreased. Are you understanding?
Yes.
So what is this? Is it upadan or is this nimit? Krit.
Nimit.
How about you, Ahil? What is this? Is this upadan or is it nimit?
It's nimit.
How about you, Mokshav? Is this upadan or is this nimit?
Upadan.
Very good. Clap for Mokshav. It is upadan. Because when the activity happens in its own dravya gun paryay by itself, remember the gnani activity is happening by itself in its own dravya gun paryay. So that is why it is upadan. It is not nimit. Nimit happens in another dravya. Where does nimit happen, Ahil?
In another dravya.
Another dravya. Krit, where does nimit happen?
In another dravya.
Now look, you have answered your own questions. Now, Gnan Avaran Karma, is it nimit or is it upadan? Remember, it is another dravya. It is pudgal dravya. Is it nimit or is it upadan, Ahil?
Wait, could you repeat the question?
Gnan Avaran Karma, when in Jivni Gnani Pariyama, when the Gnan fluctuates, is it because of Gnan Avaran Karma? Is it nimit or is it upadan?
It's upadan.
Krit, what is it?
Can I go after go eat dinner?
Yeah, it's okay. You wait. You know you have class till 8. Listen, Krit, is it nimit or is it upadan?
Upadan.
How about you, Mokshav? Is it nimit or upadan?
Nimit.
It is nimit. Clap for Mokshav. Very good boy, Mokshav. Mokshav ne samajh mein aavi jai she baat. See, there are two dravyas. Look at Krit. Just remove 2 fingers from your hand. There are 2 dravyas. In the first dravya, the first dravya is called Jeev. The second dravya is called Pudgal. The first dravya is called Jeev, and in Jeev ma ek gun che, enu naam che Gnan gun. Gnan gun ma there is fluctuation because obviously in the Paryay there will always be fluctuation because Paryay is the changing part. Listen to this carefully. Now, this boy, he got 90%, then he got 80%, then in third term, maybe he got 95%. So look at the change from 90 to 80 to 95. There's change up and down, up and down, up and down. There is change. So when the activity happens in its own dravya, in its own paryay, it is called upadan. Have you understood this, Ahil?
It's a bit confusing, but yeah.
It's not confusing, Ahil. You're not paying attention. It is actually very simple. It is actually simple. It is saying when you can do your own work, it is called upadan because look, the activity of Gnan Gun is of Jeev. And a Jeev is doing its own activity. That activity is happening in Paryay. So it is doing its own activity. When you do your own work, it is called upadan. Have you understood, Krit?
Yes.
You have understood, Krit. And when we blame somebody, another dravya, it is called nimit. Have you understood, Ahil?
Yeah.
You have understood. Now, Ahil, Gnan Avaran Karma, is it nimit or is it upadan? Now think, Ahil. Krit. Bol Ahil. Pela Ahil bol, pachi Krit.
Is it upadan?
Okay. Krit, what is it?
Could I please go? They're calling me.
No, it doesn't matter. You have got 5 minutes. You sit for class and then you go. Is it nimit or is it upadan? Krit.
Upadan.
It is upadan. Why are both of you getting the answer wrong today? Both of you are smart boys. Both of you are smart boys. Let me explain it to you one last time and then we close the class in 5 minutes. See, I will explain it to you one more time. Mokshav 2.sambar, okay? 2.sambar. See, nimit is only being blamed. But are you noticing that the activity is happening in Gnan Gun Paryay? Are you understanding this much, Ahil?
Like I understand the definitions, yeah.
Okay, so what is it that you're not understanding?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure what you're not understanding. Krith, what is it that you're not understanding?
I don't understand the examples.
Oh, okay, you're not understanding the example. Okay, let's try again. Let's see now if you understand the example. Okay, where does Gnan take place? Gnan, does it take place in Jeev or in Pudgal, Krith?
Jeev.
In Jeev. Ahil, where does Gnan take place? Like, does it take place in Jeev or in Pudgal?
In Jeev.
So is the fluctuation of Gnan, sometimes it increases, sometimes it decreases, sometimes it increases, sometimes it decreases. Can Pudgal control it, Bahil?
No.
Okay, Krith is saying no.
No.
No. So if we say there is a type of karma, there's a type of karma, that type of karma is called Gnan Avaran. Is that Gnan Avaran? Remember it is Pudgal. Remember it is Pudgal. Is it controlling what is happening in Jeev, Ahil?
No.
Good boy. Krith, is it controlling?
No.
It is not controlling. Jo have tamne bene samajhમાં આવી ગયો. If it is not controlling and if it is blamed, is it called nimit or is it called upadan? Ahil.
Nimit.
Krith.
Nimit.
Nimit. Jo have tamne bene samajhમાં આવી ગયો. Okay, let's end the class today and then next week we will do it more. I think Moksha we have understood, ne? Nimit upadan, but next week again we will like revise again. Moksha, now next week you come for class, okay? Fine. Okay, Krith, you can go. Bye. And bye. See you. Okay, Ahil and Moksha, even you can go. Jai Jinendra.